What's going on, people? It's your boy, Stay Connected, people. You wanted me to react to this clip on Fresh and Fit. Let's get into it, people, man. Fresh and Fit talk about worst money make mistakes in your the worst money make mistakes in your 20s that keeps men broke forever. So basically, it's breaking down the things that you shouldn't do that will long term make you broke in your 20s, innit? And also that what to look out for, what not to do. Yeah, basically just giving you a bit of advice. Let's get into this video right about now. Let's go, people, man. Let's go.
Avoid dumb financial mistakes. So all of us here have made mistakes. I know I've made sure mistakes myself. And in
Everyone
this
does.
respect, I can say wholeheartedly that, like, if I avoided certain things, I've been way further ahead. Now, mistakes could be dating somebody, spending money on a vacation that you shouldn't be, you can't afford, buying a car you can't afford as well, buying a house you can't afford. I would say these mistakes can happen to anybody. Now, how you react to it will determine your results. So if you can avoid these major mistakes from the very beginning, you have money saved up over a period of time, a good credit score, you can invest earlier on into things that make sense for your family and yourself. So guys, this is a little personal here. This is when I was working at AT&T and Chick-fil-A. I made some dumb mistakes, man. Luckily, I had a credit card from Chase that I got when I first got here as well. And I realized, okay, I'm just gonna pay this off so it doesn't mess up my score. But I made mistakes buying other stuff. So you know me, guys. I love speed, man. I'm a racer through and through. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm in Miami, man, working my ass off nonstop. I got a car, but bro, on weekends I want to ride a little bit, you know, get out on the streets, be on the road. So I bought a Yamaha R6 on personal credit. Give me the bell, bro.
I got one for you.
Listen,
on that
man, if you guys don't know, personal loans are the worst loans because they're the highest interest rates you could think of, and as well, without the right, I want to say,
you want to
strategy.
tell them what I told you when you got that hard money loan?
Tell them.
I yelled at Fresh for like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I literally yelled at him and I said, "What the fuck?" And I gave him the money and I said, "Go pay that shit off right now."
Yeah.
Because I was like, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Okay. AKA. We're on YouTube. He ain't gonna destroy you on interest.
Yeah.
Just here you go. Here's the money. Go fucking pay that shit off right now, bro.
So guys, I made the.
I'm guessing we all been there, people, when we just done something very silly and stupid, didn't it? Like, you know, they're gonna give us some breakdowns today, man, on this video, for sure.
Harsh mistake of getting a personal loan, a hard money loan to buy.
What was the interest rate on that shit?
You want to know?
What was it again? I'm trying to. I remember you told me the number and I
Must
flipped
have been
out.
high.
22%.
There you go.
Wow.
And I was like, bruh.
That's damn near
What?
credit card numbers on a interest on a loan.
And that's just standard. If I hit late fees,
That's
bro,
crazy.
even worse. Late payments, even worse. It's almost like 32%.
Guys, don't take a hard money
92% if late payments don't get paid. What?
loan ever, bro.
So I was doing the right things with my credit card, but with my personal finances of
No way. What?
using my credit wisely, I
Damn.
made a mistake there. But I said that to say, yes, it was an L, but for you guys watching, if you can avoid things like that, again, personal loans for dumb stuff like motorcycles or, you know, cars, maybe like, you know, maybe for remodeling your house when you don't have to, just think about the money you would have saved and your credit score. If it was higher, we can invest in it earlier on. And I made that mistake, but later on, I realized, you know what? It's not a good choice to make. And I saved that money for a house. So I would just say, as an example, keep in mind, whatever you buy early in your 20s will affect you in your future. And when it comes to investing for yourself and your family, the things you decide to buy in your 20s can affect you in the future. So keep that in mind.
Guys, making dumb financial mistakes it could be as simple as going to the bar every week and spending a lot of money on alcohol, getting table service. It could be something where, like Fresh described, getting a hard money loan to get a motorcycle, which is ridiculous. But right, I don't want to write off hard money loans on everything. There are instances where hard money loans can actually help, guys. Let's say you're a fix and flipper. Well, it's very difficult to get a loan on a bank on a piece of crap house that needs to be rehabbed. But with a hard money loan, someone basically gives you the money, has a high interest rate, but if you can fix it and flip it quickly enough, you won't have to deal.
Yeah, so basically there's like, it's like a 50-50 really, isn't it? Like it could work out good, it could not work out good, isn't it? So it's like a, damn, you got to make it back quick and make it back quick. You know what I'm saying? just to pay it off and, you know, make a profit back, basically.
With issues that arise from, you know, from that high interest loan. But it's all about context and how you use it. But the reality is this, guys, if you're spending money and that money isn't going to pay you back some kind of dividend in the future, more than likely it's a shitty investment. I want to repeat that one more time. You guys really understand this, because anytime you're thinking about buying something, I want y'all to have this go through your mind. Is this purchase going to make me back money in some way? If the answer is no, more than likely you can live without it and you don't need it.
Yep.
Okay. If it's outside of food or like necessities, right, for you to live or to survive, if it doesn't make you back money, it doesn't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Repeat that after me. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. I need you guys to go in with that mindset with everything that you purchase. Okay? It's taking out this, you know, rude, annoying bimbo that you think is hot that you met on Tinder. Is she gonna make your money back, right? And you know that you got bills to pay and you're financially tight. They're just
Yeah, man. Everything's like you know, you're trying to think bet on it, but are you gonna get the bet in the end? You know what I mean? Is that a good investment? It's true. It's true. It's true.
probably no. So you probably shouldn't spend money on this dumbass. That's why I tell y'all, yo, don't even bother dating and getting out there and dealing with women until you're financially stable to some degree, because they're not going to want to pay the bill. And then you're going to be over here pinching pennies, checking your statement after every time you swipe, you know, taking a check out. Like, no, get your money on point so that you feel more confident, you feel more relaxed during the date, instead of saying, yo, let's go ahead and split this up. A lot of you guys are trying to put a cart before the horse. A lot of you guys haven't even earned the right, or the privilege of going out with women and, you know, chasing after some ass, because y'all are losers. The reality, that's what it is. A lot of y'all are fucking losers. These women come on this panel, oh, guys are broke. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of the time it's because a lot of y'all are losers. We got to call a spade a fucking spade, okay? A lot of y'all haven't earned the privilege of going out with chicks.
Because it is a privilege.
Because it is a privilege.
It is.
It's not a right, okay? And these are the tough conversations that we're having here without bitches around, but a lot of y'all are fucking bums.
Yep.
And don't even deserve to be dealing with these. I mean, they're losers too, but two losers going out for a drink, what does that fucking lead to? Nothing. Fucking nothing. And one of the losers expecting your loser ass to pay, nigga. So what are you talking about? All right? So, Bill's in the back line. But it's true. It's really true, man. So guys, ask yourself, especially in your 20s and your early 30s, when you're building up and trying to make money, is this going to make you money back? If the answer is no, don't buy it, guys.
And I want to add one more thing as well to this point.
Yeah, it's like one of my friends said, me and my brother's friend, and it says to us, like, if you can't buy it more than 3 times, then don't buy it if you can't afford it. It's true when people say that.
Point. I know people are laughing at my bad choice, but in your 20s you should make mistakes, because making them in your 30s will mess you up even further. So it's okay to make mistakes, but just avoid major mistakes.
But you should always learn from other people. Definitely got to make mistakes yourself, though. I get what Fresh is saying.
And I'll never forget, we had a coworker, he used to work with us, and he was so big on like vacations and having fun, and yo, let's go to DR, let's go to Dubai. I'm like, bro, we get 15 bucks an hour. Like 15 bucks an hour, bro. Think about it. That's not a lot of money. Anyhow, he can save us his money, go on vacation. Yo, YOLO, I live one life, bro. I'm gonna travel. But I'll never forget.
Female behavior.
Yes. I'll never forget, right?
Yeah.
He was talking to this chick on Instagram, a baddie, right? He showed us this girl, she's beautiful. And he's like, bro, I'm taking her on a trip. So we're going on a cruise ship, bro. I'm gonna go take her out. I'm gonna pay for everything. And I got this chick, right? I'm like, bro, why? Anyhow, long story short, it's a 3-day cruise from Bahamas to from Miami to Bahamas. Took her on the trip. He didn't even smash. Oh. And then we asked him, bro, what is the total you spent? He said, man, it was like 6K. I'm like, bro, see, mind you, back then I was so focused on buying a property. I was like, nigga, we just say 6K?
I said 6K he spent. That is wild.
Down payment, bro. Towards down payment. So I'm like, bro, you were dumb. The point is that, like, that mistake he made, guess where he's working now?
Where?
Publix.
Damn.
Making $12 an hour, something like that. So it's crazy because it was fun in the moment, and he'd even smash, to be honest with you, from what he said. But that mistake he made at the job cost him, because I guarantee you, he saved that money, put it in property or something else, he'd made more money.
Guys, delayed gratification, bro, is so important as a man.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you know, I was on Instagram, right? And I saw, like, you know, this girl put up this stupid ass painting that says travel because money doesn't last for, you can always make money back, but time doesn't go. But some bullshit like that. Bro, look, man, gentlemen that are watching this podcast, you are not women. Okay. You're not on a biological time clock. Okay. Number one, you don't have to go ahead and get the most out of your 20s. You use your 20s to build a foundation so that your 30s and 40s and 50s doesn't suck.
Yes.
Luckily for you as a man, right? Your value increases if you do the work over time versus a female. Do not be on a female clock of, oh, I got to live now, YOLO, blah, blah, blah. That's feminine thinking. And here's the other thing, too, that you guys don't understand that girls do, okay? Women have a safety net that you don't enjoy. They can always get rescued by a man at some point in their life. To some degree, no matter how ugly she is, there's a simp out there that's want to save her. Okay? Ain't nobody coming to save you, motherfucker.
Nope.
So you guys need to operate with no safety net. Okay? Women have a natural safety net. We're gonna get canceled for that? Whatever. But it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's literally the truth, bro. Think about it. There's a sugar baby economy here. How are women able to do that? Because women are able to monetize their beauty, right? There's simps out there that will pay for their lifestyle, sometimes even if the girl don't smash, like you just saw just now.
I guarantee.
They're taking on cruises and shit.
I guarantee you, bro, that same dude that took her on the boat, someone smashed for free. And he bought her jewelry off the island. I'm like, bro, are you
Rare man pays 6K and jewelry as well. That is mental.
are you dumb? But again, spending money on a girl that's not worth it, or even gonna be with you, you're wasting time and money.
Yeah. Wow. So guys, you don't have pretty privilege. You don't have a vagina. You don't have the ability to get a guy to come in and save you. You don't have a Prince Charming coming for y'all. There ain't no, Princess Charming. There's none. I'll tell you that right now. All right. So so you literally have to operate like do or die. So spending your money on stupid stuff that isn't going to make you money in the future is an L every single time. Delayed gratification, guys. When I was 18, I busted my ass. I was working. I spent my money on some stuff like an idiot. But once I figured out, you need to save money and not be a moron, I started saving my money, focusing on making more money, getting my credit up because I had a credit card since I was 18. I always took that very seriously with paying my bills back. Paying my credit card off. And you build that foundation, man. But you can't do that spending money like a moron, bottle service, going out with girls, doing all this other stuff. Like, bro, that's something that you have to earn down the road. And trust me, guys, it's way more fun when you're financially stable to deal with females.
Dude, even traveling is way more fun because money's not even a problem. I want to go to a nice dinner, stay in a nice hotel. Doesn't matter. But Myron, tell them what you spent money on that was bad. I know what you did.
Which one?
Shoes?
Oh, Jordans.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back in time.
Just so you know, guys, no one's perfect.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
So when I was 18, guys, right around the same time I got my credit card, actually, I had an obsession with Jordan sneakers. Right. This is back like 2008 or whatever. And I had a bunch. I had obviously the 12. I collected retros. And I have them still to this day. I could probably sell them.
You should.
Yeah, I should. My brother, I don't know what he's doing with them, but I have a bunch of them still. I had Spitz Ikes, I had the 12s, 11s, 6s, a bunch of rare Jordans, right?
Okay.
Carmines, yeah, all that. I'm a Jordan.
He's naming some names. He's naming some shoes right there.
Imagine Myron wearing Jordans, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's wild.
do-rag Myron with some Jordans, bro.
Since I guess
Black youngster.
since it's nigga time. Yeah. So I had a bunch of Jordans, right? For all the people that say I'm not black, whatever. I had a bunch of Jordans, guys, right? Oh, them ways are spinning, baby. You also have the 360s out here, baby.
You're also speaking Bill's language right now too.
Bruh.
So yeah, I had 8s. I had a bunch of rare J's, right? But it wasn't until I became a young adult when I went to college, right? When I went to Boston, I had foam paws, all these sneakers, and I remember, I'll never forget this. I remembered how like all my white classmates looked at me, the guys that I rode with and shit like that, and they looked at it like, wait, how much those shoes cost? $200, dude. Dude.
Yo, why did they say it like that? Yeah, dude.
Dude, $200 for foam pods in the back. foams were like $200 to $250. I had the fucking Penny Hardaways, the purple joints, the eggplants. Yeah, I had 12 6s. Did I have any 2s? I never had any 2s. I had the graphite 15s. All these rare ass Jordans, right?
Oh, those are
how much do those cost? Oh, but dude, those are expensive. Then I thought to myself, hold on one second. this dude's family is rich as hell. They got like a mansion in Connecticut. This dude's family is rich as hell. They got a mansion in California, right? Because I went to school with some very privileged rich kids, right? I was the poor one in my group, but I had the most expensive sneakers. And then I looked at it and I saw, wait, these dudes are wearing dirty ass boat shoes, Sperry's, and some Nantucket shorts, right? And then I saw, like, I went to their houses and I saw that their families also, right? One's a doctor, another one's a lawyer, big, but high earning people, right? 300, 500K, maybe millionaires, whatever it may be. They didn't wear none of this crap. They didn't wear none of the designer. They didn't wear anything. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? The rich people don't wear this shit.
Yeah.
Why am I wearing it? If I want to be
Well, I would say some.
wealthy, I gotta act like wealthy people.
Depends.
They save their money. They buy things that aren't that expensive. They don't have to look rich because they really are. And that's when I literally had that epiphany. Like, it's about 21 years old. I was like, yo, I'm stopping this shit. And I stopped buying J's, I stopped buying True Religions, stopped buying designer. I said, fuck that shit. And then I realized, like, the really wealthy don't dress like this. And that was when I had my wake up and I just stopped buying all that shit, man. So guys, you need to have that, like, I don't know what it is for you. Maybe you might need to have that epiphany moment. Maybe you need to be around some rich people and see how they really dress and how they really behave. But I'll tell y'all this, man. The high class aren't sitting here fucking wearing a mirror. Tell y'all that right fucking now.
They're not.
They ain't. You know, they don't say terms like, I'm dripped out. The fuck? You know? The only drip that they're talking about, they look at you like you're a because saliva's dripping from your mouth. That's the only way they look at it when you wear this fucking designer shit. You spending hundreds of dollars on Dunks or Jordans or whatever. We're the only class of people that do this stupid shit, bro. Nobody.
I can't even lie. He's telling the truth though. We are, man. You gotta get better at things like this.
Nobody else does it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't cheat yourself, but I get why he's saying it though. We actually do buy too much of this.
The rich people aren't
Well,
here
that's saving.
wearing fucking J's and $1,000 Dunks and all this other shit, man. Like, if you're gonna buy them and resell them, I guess that's a thing. I know people that have successful sneaker reselling
But that's
businesses.
a business, though.
But that's a business. But as far as like buying them, collecting them, wearing them, bro, it's a waste of fucking money, bro. You better be rich if you're gonna do that shit. Not broke, you know, spending your last paycheck waiting in line to buy some, you know, some 8s. I've been there. You know, I've been in the line waiting to buy some fucking, you know, Aqua 8s, you know, or buying some Carmine 6s.
Awesome.
I've been there waiting in line or sitting there at the checkout line at fucking, you know, footlocker.com or something when the thing drops on a Saturday morning, back when they used to drop Jordans. Bro, it ain't worth it, man. It really isn't worth it. All right? So,
Hey, man.
Money.
Just saying, bro.
Feels was exactly like that.
Bills like that too? Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I mean, you agree, Bills? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I agree, bro, for sure, absolutely. You know, I love sneakers, but I had to stop like collecting all the rare ones myself. I really just buy like all.
Yeah, it becomes too too overwhelming. You're having too much sneakers, but not enough sneakers you're putting on. You end up just being like, damn, I haven't worn these in time.
Black shoes now.
Yeah.
I like kind of like force myself to stop buying just Jordans every week or every
It's a bad
release.
habit,
But you know,
for
shout
real.
out to the old days when I was rocking all the heat on the shoes. That was good
Yeah,
times,
man.
good
It was
times.
a fun time, but like looking back, I'm like, damn, I'm an idiot. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on these shoes,
But
bro.
it goes to show, in our 20s, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
However, how you react to those mistakes will determine your future.
I thank God, bro, that I went to Northeastern University, right? And I've started rubbing elbows with like actually rich kids from affluent homes. Because then I realized like, oh, this is how they move.
Yeah.
You know, they're not out here buying a bunch of stupid shit. Because as y'all know, I grew up in New Britain, Connecticut. It was all about, it was like the hood, man. Like, nigga mentality. Oh, yeah, bro, we got Jordans. Yo, we tripped out. We lit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look at this shit. I'm fresh. This is back when Ed Hardy and True Religions were the shit. $100 T-shirts. I remember Ed Hardy shirts. If it didn't have the sparkles, if it didn't have the fucking dumbass rhinestones on it, it was like an $80 shirt.
Yeah.
Right? And then the T-shirts, if they had the rhinestones, it was like $100 to $200. And then the True Religion G's, those were at least $200 to $300. Then I had some J's that would be $200 to $300.
Yeah, that'd be mad expensive.
Like $1,000 outfit, but I don't even got $1,000 in the bank. Like, what am I doing?
Spending all that money.
I'm showing my age here, but guys, like, it's really stupid.
Yeah, if you look at people that are successful, really successful, billionaires, millionaires that are really living life, that Walmart trip,
Facts.
Target trip, it's like they don't go to America. However, I will say this though, as a youngin,
Get out of the nigga mindset.
you should experience it at least a one time. Experience it. See what it's like. All right, nice clothes, cool.
If
moving
you
on.
go without experience it, guys, I always say this. Smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from other mistakes.
Yes.
Learn from me and Fresh's nigginess.
Yes.
Don't do it, bro.
Is that a word?
Huh?
That's not a word, nigga.
Nigginess. Like, bro, like, it's not worth it, bro. It really isn't worth it. You don't
Is
need
that
to
a
do it.
word?
Nigga,
Y'all don't need to go ahead and buy a bunch of Jordans and Dunks and phone posits to realize, like, damn, I'm fucking dumb. You know what I mean? Stupid. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
y'all it's
put
dumb.
them
It's not
there
worth
on
it.
the
Like,
Like I did the experience, bro. I went buying designer. I bought the big chain, all that stuff. I did the marketing. I did the experience. It was great, but it was like, bro, what am I really doing this shit? I sold all of it, and now I'm just like chilling.
Yeah,
but
man.
again, people that you're around that have a certain lifestyle, a certain level of like wealth, they're like, bro, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, man.
Like, nigga, what's
The only exception I can even think is if you're gonna buy like nice watches.
Yeah.
Those hold value.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and get yourself a timeless piece like a Rolex Date Just,
something like that.
You want to get a Pepsi, Batman, one of these pieces that holds value very
you
well.
show yours more often, man.
I'll wear it tonight or whatever. But like, yo, like that's the only thing I would say like that is like luxury that's worth purchasing. But to be honest with y'all, bro, don't even bother buying these watches until you're a million net worth.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, you're spending $30,000 on a fucking Rolex or some shit like that.
It's a money
Don't
hold.
do that until you are at least 1M net worth, bro.
Because it holds money for you. It's not,
yeah.
Like, for example, you buy it now, you can sell it for maybe the same price, but you want to hold on to it so it holds some value and then sell it for a higher price later on if you're going to do that.
Yeah, bro.
So,
like, it's a way for you to enjoy money and that it doesn't lose value. It holds that value. Actually, it'll probably do a better job than putting it in the bank, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But regardless, you could get robbed, you could lose it, etc. So,
yeah.
Yo, you want to go ahead and buy a Rolex? Do it. Celebrate and buy yourself a Rolex after you hit 1M net worth. I want y'all taking all that money and putting it into goddamn real estate.
And buy it with a credit
That's so true, man. That's so true, man. I agree.
card.
Yes, do that too.
You did it too.
I did it too. I bought it with credit, and then also I want y'all to, even though it could be considered an investment. I bought my Rolexes off real estate money, like off the money I made passively. I didn't spend my buy a Rolex off of like earned income from like doing the pod or sponsorship. None of that. It came off of passive income. Y'all want to go ahead and buy nigga shit? Here's the only time you can buy nigga shit. You buy nigga shit when you're making passive income. You want to go buy some Jordans? Cool. Go get a real estate property that will pay you the money so you could go ahead and get those Jordans. You get 100%, you get like $200 cash flow from one of your properties. Cool. You want to go buy some J's? All right, go do it. But you ain't going to take $200 for money that you actually spent time to earn to go get those Jordans.
And that is how NBA players, football players go broke.
Yes.
They spend their earned income on liabilities, and then
if you're going to take one thing from this podcast, besides me yelling at y'all about buying fucking Jordans or phone posits, it's this. Earned income, money that you make spending time or skill set, whatever, that earned income goes into an asset. I don't care if it's real estate, an ATM, something that makes you passive income. That passive income you get, all right, that's coming in every month, by the way, consistently, that's what you can use to go ahead and buy the liabilities like Jordans, phone posits, Drip, Amiri, whatever you guys want to buy.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to take it back to 2009 and buy some goddamn True Religions? Go ahead. I don't care. But you're using passive income to buy the stupid stuff. You're not using earned income. That's where I make a mistake, and that's where many poor people make the mistake. They take their earned income to buy liabilities to make it look like they're wealthy. That's not what you want to do. They want to go buy the Mercedes. They want to go buy the nice clothes.
Yeah, man, that's yeah. See that advice there? Yeah, that advice is good, people.
Etc. And for you guys that make 100K per year, y'all are some of the worst offenders of this, because y'all are just starting to get money, right? Where you feel you could get like a taste of the high class when you make 100,000 plus a year, but you're not really there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then you're in this weird in between area.
You're trapped
where you think you make enough, but you really don't.
Yeah.
You're still living paycheck to paycheck.
middle class for a reason.
Yeah. You know? So I'm telling y'all, you need to be, you want to buy a Rolex, you want to have a nice Mercedes, etc., be a goddamn millionaire. Yep, I said it. Guys, I still drive my 2002 Honda around.
You a better man than me, nigga.
Yeah, I know. but I know that but I still got my 2002 Honda.
You love that car though.
Yeah. So if I'm still driving that piece of crap around, y'all can too.